Shaw and Associates, and Myers Investment Group of Bears. Microphone, you probably could use that. There you go, give it a shot, see if that's working okay.
Hey, testing. I'm happy to be here too.
Well, good. Well, we've got this transformer, crazy, modern, unbelievable piece of technology right here in front. It's already airborne. The MV-22B Bravo Osprey. The Osprey aircraft, I just call it the Osprey. Tell us a little bit about the aircraft, Ed.
Yeah, the Osprey revolutionized what aviation is becoming right now and into the future, with multiple branches making similar design model changes for their future aircraft. It combines the versatility of a helicopter to be able to land and take off from just about anywhere with the speed and range of an airplane, traveling up to 280 knots, which is a bit over 300 miles an hour.
So it was derived off of a prototype airplane.
Training with that, we go to the TH-57. The equivalent would be the Bell 206 helicopter. And then finally, we finish off with the T-44 Beechcraft King Air for our multi-engine land training. Only after that fourth airframe do we actually get to even touch an Osprey.
That's a lot of training. So how long from start till wings for you?
Oh, I don't know, anywhere between like 2 and 5 years. I don't even remember at this point.
Hey, we've got jumpers out there going on. I've also got Corey Christensen back over here, and he can tell us a little about some of the jump stuff going on. Corey, you want to take the mic and give us a little update on that?
Yeah, so right now we just had the plane go by, the jump master spotted and released his jumpers. The unique thing about this parachute is it is actually tethered to the aircraft. So as it flies by, that tether is pulled and the parachute comes out as they're dropping away from the parachute or from the airplane. Currently, they're on the round parachutes, which are different from our square parachutes in the fact that they're coming down about 12 miles per hour. So they come down a lot faster, and they are made to essentially get down to the ground fast, so they can't be shot out of the sky.
Corey, if the people made some noise here with the jumpers here?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Bring the noise level up, folks. We'll turn everything down. Let them hear you.
So these are the Air Force Special Op guys. There's Sears, there's Pararescue. I'm not sure who else is up there with them. On the ground, we got the DZ that keeps them safe and keeps the wind in the right direction so they can safely land and slow down their parachute.
Yeah, Beale's got their own series shots: survival, evasion, rescue, and escape. One of our own guys is up there, Staff Sergeant Nathaniel Carby. I'll call him Carbs. So it's good to have one of our own there jumping with the parachute test squadron from Edwards.
Yeah, so here shortly you'll see the #1 guy coming down. He's going to do a PLF, which is called a parachute landing fall. It's designed to lessen the impact of the ground coming up at you.
So how fast do you guys are coming down? It doesn't look too big, maybe 10 feet per second, 8?
It all depends on the size of the jumper. In general, round parachutes are supposed to be about 12 miles per hour to straight down. You'll see these parachutes are different from the regular Army version, where they actually have handles and they can flare them and soften the land as well.
Now, can they do much in the way of steering, or they're pretty limited on these shoots?
No, these are highly maneuverable, a lot more.
High speed, low pass right now, going down at 500 feet AGL, about 260 knots.
When we look at the propeller blades, they're below the belly of the aircraft. You can't land it in that configuration safely. Those are some big blades on that thing.
They are massive. What you're about to see here is demonstrating the 6 degrees backwards from the aircraft itself.
And I guess with the fly-by-wire stuff, the computer will actually prevent you from overshooting a limit, basically. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And as you're moving the nacelles, it changes the way all the control surfaces act when you put in the control inputs to make sure that when you're in helicopter mode, the plane does helicopter things, and when it's in airplane mode, it does airplane things.
That is just bizarre. Now, Osprey stories can be found at which Marine Corps bases nowadays?
So they're scattered throughout a lot of the Marine Corps air stations on the West Coast. They're located at the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. They provide us really critical situational awareness of everything going on around us, beneath us, behind us, to the side, because we can only see forward. They're also super essential to enable some of our unique mission sets like hoist, fast rope, and external load carrier.
This squadron, ladies and gentlemen, MV-22 has kept way to saying they got a very long pride history starting out in Southern California at the Marine Corps Air Station Santa Ana. Actually, the department right here, show center, showing off the flight control system on this aircraft, making it look so easy.
What you're about to see next is what we like to call an Osprey bow after this 360-degree turn.
Now, to do this turn, they're just giving it level, and they're putting in the rudder, like the pedal, they're putting in right pedal to turn the aircraft.
They are just putting in right pedal. So right now in helicopter mode, the rudders work like they would in a helicopter. However, they don't do the same thing when your nacelles are down flying like an airplane.
There's the pilots giving us a little bow. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about a round of applause for your United States Marines? Great chance to head over. The Marines were kind enough to send us 2 aircraft. You wanted to fly, we have one over in the static area. You go get a good up-close look at this frontline combat aircraft.
Plus, you can buy some sweet merchandise you can't find anywhere else.
Well, of course. Now notice they're rotating the nacelles to about 60 degrees, it looks like, 60, 70 degrees. Adds the power to it, and short takeoff, he's airborne in about, 200 feet. I don't know, that's a pretty short takeoff.
About as short as you can get. That's actually a technique that's also can be utilized on the various ships that the V-22 can get deployed on too.